Hello everyone, and welcome. In this tutorial, I'll show you how to build a simple but professional looking network diagram using draw.io, which will be perfect for IT documentation and planning in any network IT setting. First, you're going to want to open your browser and go to draw.io. Once you're here, you're going to want to create a new diagram, but before we'll go and change our storage to our to device. This will save it to our computer, which will be perfect for what we're doing today. And like I said, we'll go and create a new diagram. Underneath the file name, you can name it whatever you want. Today we will do something like small business network. And we will choose a blank diagram. Before we start placing shapes, you can adjust the page by going to File, Page Setup, and from here you can choose what size space you want to work in. We'll keep it here, but we will make sure it's selected to landscape to keep it nice and wide, and this will give us plenty of space to work with. Excuse me. Next, we will go ahead and start building the network core. On the left side, you'll see all of our shapes. You'll want to scroll down and make sure that you have this network section. If you don't see it, you can go down into more shapes and you'll see all of the categories to choose from, and make sure network is selected and hit apply. Now, once we're there, we can open up our network and we can see all the different icons that we want to use. Now, we want to start with connecting to the internet, and for that, we will need our router. So we can find that right here, and we will go ahead and place that. That's a good spot right there. Now, once we have our router there, this will represent the device connecting us to the internet. Next, we will drag a firewall icon and place it next to the router. Just like so. So with this in place, the firewall will protect the internal network from external threats. And now we can see that that is here. After that, we will go ahead and drag a switch icon and place it next to the firewall. Right there. Boom, just like that. And this will help us show that all of our internal devices are being connected through the firewall to the router. Now, we're going to want to add some devices that connect to the switch. First, we'll go ahead and find a server. And we will go ahead and put that below the switch. Let's see. And we will put that right there. That'll be good. Okay, next we are going to want to add a couple of workstations. So we'll go ahead and find some computers and go just like that. Just like that. Just like that. Okay, and now that we have our computers, we're going to need a printer inside of this. We'll need a printer inside in this work setting too. So we will go ahead and find ourselves a printer, and we'll go ahead and put it right here. This will show that it's next to this computer, and we have everything that's spaced. And as we can see, everything is spaced out pretty well. Now, let's connect everything with lines to represent wired Ethernet connections. Now, from the router, we'll go ahead and click this blue arrow and drop it onto the firewall. Now, from the firewall, we will go ahead and draw another arrow connecting us to the switch. Now, we will make sure that the switch is connected to all of our devices below, so that everything is connected. So we will go ahead and to connect this, we will go ahead and just select this waypoint, and now we can connect that just like that. Just like here, we will drag this down, showing our connection to our computer. our printer, and our other two workstations. Like I said, I don't really want these lines overlapping, so I'll go ahead and grab these cursors and drag them to the side. Just like that. Now you can see that everything is connected, and we'll also show that this printer is being connected directly to this workstation as well. Now, let's make the diagram even cleaner by labeling the connections. So first we'll start up here and double click on this line, and we will show that this is our internet LAN connection. Moving forward, we'll go from the firewall to our switch and name this our internet LAN connection. And for all of these devices from the switch to our devices, we can just label these as Ethernet cables. Now that we have all of our connections in place and everything is labeled, let's go ahead and add an extra touch, and we'll add some sample IP addresses. So we'll go ahead and double click the device, and that'll open up a text dialog box underneath, and we can go ahead and add an IP address. And let's just do something like 192.168.1.10. And using this, we'll go ahead and label all of these. And just like that, now we have everything labeled. And going forward from this, if you wanted to polish up your diagram even more, you could go ahead and change the line colors to show which lines are Ethernet lines and which ones are non-physical connections. You could use bold lines to make them stand out more, and you could also select each tool and make sure everything is aligned properly to give it a nice polished look at the end. And pretty much after that, this is our simple small business network layout. And since we're done here, we will go ahead to File, Save As, and we'll have that. That works good. And you can have this selected to download to your Google Drive, but today we will just have this download to our computer. And we'll hit OK. We'll see it downloads up there, and just like that, we're done. You can go and export this anywhere. That's it. Anywhere you need it to. But pretty much that's it. You now have a professional network diagram created with Draw.io. I believe this skill is essential for IT projects, troubleshooting, and client presentations. And thank you very much for your time.